we are going to learn graphic design basics together with Canva. So we're going to discover more about Canva and how it can help us social media managers or graphic designers help us on our job or role in content writing, in creating graphics, in creating amazing graphics for our clients, for the brand that we are marketing or for the brand that we are promoting online. So just to share a screen, what is Canva and when it was launched. So um, Canva was launched in 2013. It is an online design and publishing tool with a mission to empower everyone in the world to design anything and publish anywhere. So this when when Canva was launched, everyone was really amazed because it's really very easy, fast, easy to set up, fast. It's free, very convenient to use. It's very accessible and very available to everyone. And it's a complete tool wherein even beginners who has no Photoshop skills or who has no advanced graphic design skills can really go into social media marketing, can go and explore it into graphic design jobs because um, Canva is there to help you. So Canva is for everyone. It's not only for us social media managers and for graphic designers. It's for everyone who wishes to use design, who needs uh, design and publishing tool. So it was launched 2013 and its values, these are the values of Canva. It makes complex things simple. No need advanced Photoshop skills. You don't need advanced graphic design skill, but you just need to be creative. You just need to think outside of the box and with all the given templates, provided templates and design styles, fonts, everything that you need on designing, it's there already. So they make complex things simple, set creative big goals and make them happen, be a force for good, and they are really on to empowering others to achieve their goals both globally and within Canva. So presently, their locations are they have offices in CD, in Manila, and in Beijing. So that's for about Canva and how did they really started Canva? What was their idea? Why did they thought of creating this tool, creating this online design and a publishing tool, creating this amazing tool to help us social media marketers? So their story is the Canva journey began back in 2007 when Melanie Perkins was studying at the University of Western Australia. Melanie taught students how to use programs such as InDesign and Photoshop, programs that people found hard to learn and even harder to use. Even I really am not using Photoshop or Illustrator at all. So after coming up an idea for an online tool to create school yearbooks, Melanie and Canva co-founder Cliff Obrecht took out a loan and brought in a great tech team to build Fusion books. They didn't really know what they were in for, but thankfully they learned a lot, including how to sell, how to recruit, and how to build a business. Fusion Books is still going strong. It's now the largest school year book publisher in Australia and has expanded into France and New Zealand. So Melanie and Cliff believed their technology had applications beyond the yearbook market and they knew that they had to pursue their vision. So the only thing Melanie and Cliff needed was a fantastic technology co-founder. They looked for a while before finding Cameron Adams, a hardcore Googler who'd work on Wave and a few other projects. So he was someone who shared their vision and culture, and now he is Canva's chief product officer. So Canva has a great team of designers, developers, artists, marketers, investors, and advisors. They have come from unexpected places. Some left jobs, some left their own startups, and some even cut around the world trips short to join the team. So it's been an incredible journey so far, and it's only the beginning. So that's how Canva started. That's how Canva was founded, and now it's really a it's it it's going big. It offered different it has already a pro account, enterprise account, and since 2013 that it was launched, there were really many. It really leveled up, and I could really see how beautiful and how they were able to really cater the growing needs of um, the growing needs of the growing needs in terms of design and publishing. So um, here's why I'm telling you the story in about a story how Canva was created, was founded, and really about Canva. What is it all about, and what is its use, and what is its principles. And because we're using Canva, um, we're using Canva on our training, on our course, on our job, but we really don't know the root of it. We don't know the purpose of it. We don't know the story behind it, and it's very good to hear, to be able to know. We as social media managers, we as online professionals, when we get to use a publishing tool, and we would really use this every day in our jobs, in our tasks, when creating content and creating beautiful and stunning and beautiful and attractive graphics and attractive graphics to our clients, we need to really know how it started. We need to know the story behind it so that we can also find beauty when what we use, when the tool that we are using on our daily job, or our daily career, or daily role as social media managers. So back to our main main topic for today, which is graphics design basics with Canva. So today we're going to discuss about fonts, colors, and images. And if we have more time, we will discuss about backgrounds. Um, so why really fonts, colors, and images matter? Why are we studying it? Why are we, when we are creating graphics, when we are part of our skills as a social media manager, we need to have graphic design skills. So why do we need to study this? Why do we need to study this? Why do we need to tackle this module? Why do we need to know about the fonts, the colors, the images? It really matters because first, for the font selection can be a daunting task with the endless possibilities of typefaces, weights, my sizes. When used skillfully, fonts can make your designs distinctive, and can really convey your message with impact. See, we will know later on how would the fonts impact the message that you are trying to convey, that you're showing, that you're conveying to your clients. How would it really bring there would is there would be is made difference ba if you would select this kind of fonts to this font. Will there be a difference in the message that you are conveying, that you wanted to that you wanted your target market to see? So later on, we will take note on that, on the font selection. And then next, why really color matters. Color relationships are fundamental to great design. Knowing how to navigate the color well can help beginner designers understand how to really compose stunning and expressive color palettes. It's very, very important that we have an eye in, we have we need to really choose the right colors. We need to really follow because we are establishing their brand. They need to know their brand colors, their brand colors, because it matters, and we will use that brand colors in all of their content. So that's why we need to really know how would we be how would we maximize color, how would we really make use of the color, how would we use Canva when we are selecting the when we are doing this when we are uh, doing our branded contents. So next is images. Images capture emotion in ways that can serve to evoke specific responses from your audience. With thoughtful selection and manipulation, you can use these images to tell the story of your design. So images matter. That's why later on, I would give you I would give you links wherein you can find free high resolution images. Free because if you will get from Google, you would be charged of copyrights, but you need it to be secured, you need it to be protected. And as social media managers, images are very, very important because it will add to the message that you wanted to convey to your audience, or it will add to the graphics and in the text. From aside from the text in the graphics, you needed to have an image, and the image should be high resolution. The image should be visually appealing with high resolution. So where would you get free images? So um, later on, I can give you links on where to get good photos, free photos in really high resolution, and really many photos to choose from. So yeah, let's go to letter F, the fonts. Choosing fonts, basic typographic terms. So ito yung mga terms na kailangan malaman natin. Serif. Serif fonts have small decorative edges at the ends of the letters. Yan. Yan yung serif. Meron siyang mga parang may makita kayong mapansin kayo sa dulo-dulo niya. Yun, meron sa ends of the letters, meron siyang yan. Yan yung serif. And then sans serif fonts are geometric with no additional strokes at the end of the letters. Kita niyo siya, di ba? Very, very, very straight, very neat. So, yun, they have no additional strokes. That's sans serif. And then the script fonts mimic the stroke of a paintbrush, cursive. It often linking letters together. So, that's a script, parang cursive writing, para connected ng each letter. Yan. So, that's it. And then, again, letter spacing. What is letter spacing? It's the space between letters on a line. Use this technique, letter nga, space, between letters on a line. Use this technique to elongate the shorter words and create fluid lines of text. So, pwede, bawat letter, there is a spacing. So, you can explore that on Canva. You can just put whatever ano yung gusto nyong spacing. You can just move it papunta sa shorter or mas maraming spaces, ganon. So, then line height is the distance between text from baseline. So, alter the space to provide breathing room from tightly tracked lines of copy. So, sa line height naman, ganyan. So, kanina, letter spacing, each letters may spacing. Ngayon naman, each lines may line height. So, you can make it like this, and then pwede i-shorter nyo yung height. So, magkadikit yung two words. Yun. And then, when choosing fonts, these are the styles. You need to consider the styles. Syempre, the styles matter to the brand that you are promoting. That's why it's really important to know the voice, the tone of the brand. Need to know the brand color, brand font. So, as soon as you start the project, you need to ask these details from the client. The brand color, if there's a branding kit, if what's the tone, what's the voice, who is the target market or the target audience, tapos, and the principles, because when you are creating the content, it needs to show who they are as a brand. It needs to follow a certain branding. When they see the content, nakikita nila agad, eto, Walt Disney to. kahit wala pa yung logo, makikita na nila. It would speak about the company. So, dapat lahat ng graphics nyo, all the contents, all the graphics should speak about your branding, should speak about who they are, should speak about the principles. That's why you follow a certain brand, a certain branding. And there should be really, you need to know the tone and voice. For example, Toys R Us, playful, fun. As L'Oreal, professional Paris, stylish, sophisticated. IKEA, strong, reliable. Nakikita pa lang sa font, sa styles na ginagamit niya, nakikita na yung tone, yung voice, and yung branding niya. So, yun. Emphasize your message. When you're choosing fonts, you can also emphasize your message. Like strong, elegant, handmade, simple, cute, refined. So, yun. When choosing fonts, you make it readable, diba? When you are creating graphics, it's not for the purpose for your eyes only, but it's for the public's eyes. So make sure when you are creating graphics, make sure that it's readable, that even a 60-year-old, even a 50-year-old can read it. Pero much importantly, if ever your target markets are seniors, make sure that you're creating graphics that's really readable by seniors also. That seniors, because diba, naka-eyeglasses na sila, it's really not bright, not bold, it's just too light in the eyes, since you know that expected na sa kanila na they have eyeglasses. So you don't use smaller fonts or maliliit na fonts that is not readable, 'di ba? So iayon natin sa sino nagbabasa ng ating or sinong tumitingin ng graphics natin or ng contents natin. So, yun. So next, when choosing fonts, you create hierarchy. So I would explain this more to this tutorial. When you say hierarchy, there's title, subtitle, and body. So choosing the right fonts will make your designs look beautiful again and convey your messages with gusto. So for this, when you are learning, when you are talking about hierarchy, learn the key to choosing fonts is contrast. A bold title, try a lighter subtitle. So sentence case title, try all caps subtitle. So do like this. If you wanted to have a title, use this title font and change this subtitle so it provides contrast. So like ganyan yung gagawin nyo. So, and then size really matters. When people look at your design, they should know what to read first. That's why ganit may hierarchy. May title, may subtitle, may body. Kasi para malaman nila, saan ba talaga yung title? Kung pare-pareho lahat yung sizes, di ba? Ay hindi nila malalaman ano ba talaga yung title nito. So, in just hindi pa lang nila nababasa yung graphics. Parang nakalagay lang siya dyan. Alam na nila that is your title, that is your subtitle, and that is the body. It is where you have long passages of text. So make sure your title is the largest font, then your subtitle, then your body font. Resize the fonts on the right. So yun, always size matters, and kung ano yung dapat i-focus or i-highlight, make it bigger. Because if it's your title, make it bigger. Hindi siya pwede the same size as the subtitle. Okay? So next, learn. Readability. Sinabi ko na kanina. Ensure your body font is simple and easy to read. Please don't put too much words on your graphics. The ending naman, pag too much words on your graphics, it ended up useless na yung magiging graphics niyo. Kasi wala din naman magbabasa niyan. So, don't worry. You have the captions where to put your contents, ibang contents. Just put the text or the contents or whatever is needed in the graphic. Yung mga highlights lang. Huwag lahat. It's not a book. It's not where to put 150 words. But just put Just put what is necessary inside the graphics, and the other things that needs to be put and that needs to be placed, pwede nyo na ilagay sa caption. So, fix the font on the right, try PT serif or arrow. So, pag ganyan, di ba, masyadong hindi nababasa, kahit ako, kahit sa malayo or kahit sa malapit, hindi pa rin nababasa. So, you need to use, you can use this kind of font styles, PT serif or arrow. Dito sa mga font styles na to, sigurado, kahit marami yan, pero nababasa pa rin ng mga readers nyo or followers nyo or viewers nyo. Okay? So number 4, learn. This is lots of fun. Resize text so it feels a shape, then delete the shape. So tignan nyo dito, di ba? We resize the text so it feels a shape, then delete the shape. Diba? Parang ang pangit kasi nilagyan mo pa ng shape din sa middle. So, ang gawin mo na lang, just resize it, just make it like this. And then, diba, at least, it's really emphasized. So, yun. Next, always choose a font that emphasizes your message. This text looks informal and fun. Diba? Tingnan nyo. You really need to know how to choose the right font styles. Kasi if you're portraying a professional and very formal and serious, it's not playful, it's not fun, serious, professional, formal, if you're doing a wedding invitation, if you're doing a graduation program, or anything that is formal, a formal event, please choose an appropriate font style for it. So, forget, hindi naman pwede ito for this. So, try looking at the Times New Roman. This text looks formal and serious. So, yun. So, swap the font below to something more festive. Di ba masyadong boring? So, dapat make sure that your font styles are also fit for the graphics that you're doing, for the kind of event for the kind of event or kung ano yung panggagamitan ng graphics na yon. For example, yung event birthday, children's party, or it's a children's party invitation. So make sure the colors are very light, very kid friendly, and then also use an appropriate font style. Pwede ito, very festive, dry, or very satisfied. Okay? So, yun. That's for our choosing fonts, create hierarchy. So, next is choosing fonts, create character contrast. Yan. So, how would we, when we are choosing fonts, we are also highlighting we are also creating character contrast. So, for example, ito, tignan mo, may difference talaga pag ginagawa mong bold and regular yung words, and then di ba sa baba, parang nakaano lang siya, regular lang siya. Yung sa taas, bold. So, na-highlight kung ano yung gusto mong i-convey na message. For example, ito, script and sans serif. Script sa taas and then sans serif sa baba. Diba, meron talaga pagkakaiba. Diba? Or pag inilagay mo tong script sa taas, script sa baba, sans serif sa taas, mag-iiba yung message. Magbabago yung message pag pinalitan mo pag pinalitan mo ng type of fonts, diba? Yung kanina, like ito. So, there would really be difference when you are using different character or different kinds of font styles for them. So next, when choosing fonts, you also create emphasis. Tingnan nyo, there would be really a difference on that. So we'll proceed to tutorial. Next, first things first, when we are trying to pair a regular and a bold font together, diba? Ito yung dapat kailangan nyong gawin. Change one of the words to bold, diba? Hindi pwede na pareho silang Para silang regular. Do something that you have contrast. May regular, may bold. Diba? Like yung kanina example. Kanina example, there's regular and then there's bold. That's character contrast. Then next, like for example, pair a bold font with a script font, di ba? When you are, dun kanina, when you are pairing a regular, you need to pair a regular with a bold font together. Hindi pwede bold, hindi pwede regular. Regular and a bold font. Yan. Para may emphasis talaga. And then, dito naman, if you're trying to pair a bold font, you use it with together with a script font. Tingnan mo, pag ganyan lang, it's so boring, di ba? Pero pag sinabi mo, my part is you there, naka-script font, yung sa baba, di ba? Iba yung ano niya. Iba yung dating niya. So, yon. Next, you learn. Pair a tall font with a short font. So, yan. Ito yung tall font to a short font. Tignan nyo. Parang pagpareho, diba? Parang ano, very, very madumi tignan. Tsaka walang, hindi ma-emphasize yung holiday. Pwede yung enjoy your maliit, tas yung holiday yung malaki. Yung tall. Diba? At least na-emphasize yung holiday. Na word na holiday. Diba? So, yun yung maganda. And then next is, try pairing a thin and thick font. Diba? Hindi pwede yung thick lahat, hindi rin pwede thin lahat. So, mas maganda, you try pairing thick and thin. So, choose a thin font for the top line of the text. Ito thin, tapos ito yung thick. Diba? Mas maganda yon. Parang mas klaro yung keep on. Diba? Mas na-stress yung keep on, tapos vlogging. Kasi iba yung message ng vlogging eh. One word siya eh. So parang mas, it would really be good if you pair it with a thick font. And then next is, try pairing regular and italics together. So ito, like for example, ito, regular siya. It's so boring, diba? It's so boring, it's so plain, it's so simple. Pero if you make the word adventures into italics, iba siya, diba? Ibang-iba siya. So yon, that's how you, again, try pairing a regular and a bold font together. Ganito yung example. Regular with bold, and then bold with script. Maganda din. You also try that. And then pair a tall font with a short font so that if you wanted to emphasize the tall font, makikita siya agad. Malayo pa lang, kitang-kita na yung tall font. Kitang-kita na yung word. Diba? Emphasize talaga siya. And then next, try pairing a thin and thick font if you wanted also to emphasize the word below or in the top. You can use either of each, as thick, tapos yung isa thin. Okay? And then lastly, try pairing regular and italics together so that there would really be conscious. Aside from contrast, it would not be so simple. Meron siyang buhay yung graphics. Yun. So, that's choosing fonts which creates emphasis. And then choosing fonts demand attention. For example, yung kanina sabi ko nga, there's taller fonts and then smaller yung pwede yung gitna, yung tall, tapos yung sa taas, tsaka sa baba, smaller. Nakikita nyo, emphasize yung word na towers, di ba? So, maganda yon kasi you were able to emphasize the word that you wanted to really emphasize, to really focus. Yun. So, title arrangement, order and impact through alignment. So, there would be really difference sa alignment. Actually, when akala nyo, ay, dito lang sa left lahat, okay lang yan kahit saan. Pwede sa left, pwede sa center, pwede sa right. No. There's really difference. And you need to balance everything. So, ito, punta tayo sa tutorial ulit. Yun. Tips for titles naman tayo. So, apply these simple tips to ensure, simple techniques to ensure your titles look great in the limelight. So, for example, yan kasi kanina, di ba, napag-usapan natin that alignment is very, very important. So, you need to to really know the basics, and one of the basics in design is alignment. Aside from there's the contrast, aside from the color, aside from the spacing, alignment is also very, very important. It brings order, it brings balance. So, like for example, ito, bring order and impact to your titles by aligning them. Diba? Tingnan mo, pag center align, ano siya, very, very organized, very orderly pag tinignan. It's hindi siya makalat tignan. Lalo na pag yung titingin, very OC, very parang sa graphics pa lang na-anxious na siya, di ba? So, they don't want to convey that kind of message. So, for example, this one, Sorrento Sundown, hindi siya naka-align. So, it's better if you can move the word sundown to be centered aligned. So, yan. Sorrento, tas dito sundown. You can center align it. And then next, titles can be left aligned. Diba? Left aligned, hindi naman lahat kailangan center. Pwede din left aligned. So, for example, move the word alpine to be left aligned. Example, sa cabin, alpine, dito sa kabila, dito siya. Diba? There's really no balance at all. Tapos parang magulo siya tignan. So, you can move alpine and then align it together with the A and the C is aligned. Like that, it's left aligned. So it looks like very arranged and very organized and in order. So next, titles can be right aligned. This is useful when an image is on the left. If you have an image on the left, so pangit naman naka center align siya, 'di ba? Maganda din naman pag align mo siya sa right. So that there's at least there's the image here and there's a text. So if you wanted to really separate the text from the graphics, maganda siya. You make it right align or left align, and dito yung photo or yung graphics. Next, letter spacing can be used to match the width of other words. This is found in the drop-down menu under text spacing. So yon, under text spacing. So you can just adjust yung sabi ko nga kanina, you can just adjust the letter spacing, and you can increase it, you can decrease it, depende yun sa inyo. So you can click the word paradise. Ito kasi tingnan niyo yung font tree, di ba? Hiwa-hiwalay siya. And then pag yung paradise, masyado siyang ganyan, masyado siyang tight, di ba? Para maganda tignan, it's this one, same centered letter spacing. Para ma-extend mo siya para the same siyang, parang balance siya together with palm tree, with the word palm tree. Pwede mong i-increase yung letter spacing niya to 450. Kayo na bahala, so that it would really look very balanced, diba? Very nice, center aligned siya. And then you see the palm tree, di ba parang masyadong buot, masyadong dikit si paradise. So don't worry, you can just adjust the text spacing. It's found in the drop-down menu. Under, you can just really see it on Canva. If you would explore it later, explore the text spacing. Next, you can also increase the size of each word to have a uniform width. So yon, uniform width, dapat may pareho silang width. Kung gusto niyo magkapareho silang width, hindi niyo gusto ng ganito kasi parang masyadong kalat, parang masyadong extended, you wanted to be it like this, pwede niyo i-adjust yan. Increase the size of the word summer to match the width of vacation para mukha siyang malinis. You can also extend summer, and then it would be the same length of the word vacation. Yun. So that's for balancing through text spacing. And then next, colors. So aside from fonts, sabi ko nga kanina, colors is very, very important. Choosing colors, the color wheel. The color wheel is a spectrum of 16 million different colors, each identifiable by a unique hex code. That's why when you are asking a when you are asking for the brand colors for the specific for the logo of the business or the company that you are going to work with or you're going to promote, you need to really look ask for the hex code kasi hindi naman pwede pink lang. Pink. Ang dami pong klaseng pink. Hindi po pwede green. Ang dami pong klaseng green. You need to really ask for the hex code, okay? So, choosing colors, evoke emotion through colors, diba? Siyempre, when it comes to choosing colors, there's really emotions through it. So, like for example, cool. That's the greens, blues, purples, evoke calm and soothing emotions, diba? And then, pag warm naman, like reds, oranges, yellow, it evokes energy and vibrant emotions. Yan. So, that's how really colors convey messages. Sa colors pa lang, it would really convey what the brand is all about. Diba? Si Jollibee, kaya siya red kasi may meaning kasi yung red eh. It's this big brands, this big companies doesn't choose the color of the brands because the CEO likes color pink, likes color red, loves color green, loves color black, but it reflects who the company is, what the company stands for, what is the purpose of the company, and it really speaks of who the founders. It really speaks of the founders. So hindi lang basta-basta that we choose colors when we are also going to create our own logo, our own branding. We don't just choose colors because that's our favorite color, but we choose color because it would really speak for us. Pag nakita ng tao, ay, red, kasi ganito, strong, very bold, di ba? Yellow, cheerful, optimistic, ganon siya. So you would check on that, on the meanings of these colors to check on psychology of colors so that if you are going to create your own brand, you needed to create your logo, alam mo kung ano yung pipiliin mong colors. It's really based on your personality, based on who you are, based on who you wanted to what you wanted your brand to convey to your target market, to your followers, to your audience. So, yun. So, when exploring a color gradient, ito yung tutorial niya. Let's go to the tutorial. Again, the color wheel can be your best friend when designing. So learn how to use the essential tool to make color choices that empower your designs. Learn. Number one, color is the essence of good design. Syempre, without colors, it would be boring. Diba? Life without colors, ano na lang, diba? Because, diba, colors are everywhere. They're very, very essential. So let's get familiar with the color wheel. So change the colors of the watermelon so that it looks tasty. Diba? Alam naman natin lahat ng watermelon color red, may green, may yellow pa nga na watermelon. So pag violet siya, please, diba? It doesn't look watermelon. It's, diba? So that's why very, very important ang colors because it defines it defines the product, it defines the certain brand, it defines, example, if it's a personal brand, it defines who they are as a person. That's why colors is the essence of good design. Next, bright colors go well with white. Bright colors can be found on the outer edge of the color wheel. Yan. So, yan yung makikita nyo, yan. So, change the map to a bright color that stands out on white. So, dapat you use bright colors. Yun. Next. Okay. Pastel colors are soft, soothing, and neutral colors. Find them near the center of the color wheel. So, kung gusto nyo gamitin yung pastel colors, find them inside or in the center of the color wheel. Okay? So, for example, this one, recolor the cupcake below using pastel colors para cute siya tignan. Di ba? Ito parang masyadong, oh my gosh, parang may kakain ba ng cupcake na ganyan? Di ba? Di ba? Pag makikita mo yung cupcakes, very, very, very feminine, very, dapat kid-friendly kasi yung cupcakes is for parties. So, yun, usually makikita mo ang mga cupcakes pastel colors talaga. Next, using colors from your image helps make any elements pop. Yan. Change the color of the circle to the darkest color you can see in the photo. So please make use of the colors wisely and make sure that the colors would really make any elements pop. So, hindi siya yung parang sasapaw sa image, hindi din siya yung very light na masasapawan din siya ng image or yun, hindi naman ma-emphasize na bakit ka pa naglagay ng colors dyan kung, di ba, ng circle dyan, if it's not gonna be clear, it's not gonna be emphasized, or, di ba, hindi siya, hindi, hindi siya magagamit at its full potential. So, yun. So, yan, learn. Each color has a unique 6-digit code called a hex code. Sinabi ko kanina. Yan po, color code niya. So, dapat you need to find the hex code. If ever you have a client, certain client, hindi lang po tatanungin nyo, ano yung mga brand colors niyo po? Blue, red, dapat may hex code po talaga or color code. So, for example, this one. Then, find the hex code of this square, then make this square the same color using the hex code. So, yun. Make sure to really look, ask for the color code from your client so that you would really be on point when you're creating graphics. Good. Next is, we're almost done. Color relationships. There's harmony through similar colors. Analog colors are located next to each other on the color wheel, so resulting in the seamless low contrast harmony. So yun. When talking about colors, there's monochromatic colors or dark, medium, and light versions of the same color. That again, what do you call colors that are dark, medium, and light versions of the same color? They are called monochromatic. So, ginagamit naman natin minsan pag gusto ng client na it's monochromatic, may sinasabi siyang monochromatic, ito yung gagamitin mo. They are the same colors, pero nagkakaiba lang sa versions na merong dark, merong medium, merong light. Okay? And then, contrast using complements. Like complementary colors are on opposite side of the color wheel, creating the most contrast with each other. For example, ito, contrast siya dito. So, ano siya? On opposite sides. Right. Next, color relationship contrast using complements. Let's proceed with the tutorial. Yeah, did you know that there are over 16 million colors to choose from on the color wheel? So now let's learn how to choose clever color palettes to create beautiful, bold designs. So yan, when choosing color palette, limit your choices to 4 colors or less. Sinasabi ko talaga to sa mga trainees ko, sa mga scholars ko, please just use 3 colors, 2 colors, or 2 to 3 colors, or 4 colors kung gusto nyo, or less than that. Because kung lahat naman ng colors i-combine mo, wala na, hindi na makikita saan ba talaga siya, sino ba talaga siya, diba? There would really be confusion. So, yan, like ito, there's only 2 colors that were used, diba? So, kailangan, sabi dito, if there's 2 colors, you can choose a 4-color palette and use it for the design below. So, you can really improve it. Like, gawin yung ganito, diba? Mas naging attractive siya. Kaysa dito, it's very boring ito. And then, try choosing a vibrant feature color to stand out from the rest. Use it sparingly. So, for example, ito, nakita mo yan, diba? White yung sa background niya, and then the text are black, and then may nilagay ka pang siyang shape dyan, and then with the shape, there's the number inside, and it with the color of the shape, it really popped out, and it really stood out. Yung number 9 nag-stand out, diba? Imagine mo pag color gray ito, diba? Syempre, it would not stand out. Iba talaga. So, change the color of the word list to orange. So, dapat ito, if you wanted to make the word pop out, you need to change the color so that it would really stand out. Diba? Next, eye-catching graphics can be created with just 3 colors. So, if you wanted to have eye-catching graphics, you choose 3 colors. For example, like ito, two colors na yan, black and white. Yeah, add one color pa para it would be really eye-catching. So next, choose appropriate colors for the subject of your design. So ito. So make sure you really choose appropriate colors. You make sure that you really not only on checking on the font styles, on the font size or the size, the spacing, the styles, but also the color really matters. So change the color of the background to red. Yun, diba? So make sure to really there's really contrast between the image. There's really balance between the image and the text. Next. When using images, create a harmonious color palette. Ito. See? Picture colors from the image and apply them to the text and background. Diba? If you can see in this image, ang maganda dito, diba? The image has may pagka-black or yan, tapos may orange. So, he used that on the text below. So, diba? He can, with this image, pwede niya to pagandahin pa. You can use the some of the colors here in the image and then infuse it in the text color. So yan, pwede dun sa the flower show, pwede violet siya, infuse it there. Yun. That's it for colors and a little review on the images. The power of grids, use grids to frame your images. Make sure to use grids to frame and resize your images because that also matters. You can explore grids later on when you explore Canva. And yan, mamaya may tutorial tayo. Let's go again to the tutorial. Sabi dito, Canva grids are great tools for creative compositions. So learn how they can help you create dynamic layouts and edit your images with ease. So search for grids dito sa left side dyan, by typing grids in the search bar and then add grid to this. You can add grid kasi it really gives you the freedom to really, when you are playing with the images, maganda yung gagamit ka ng grid. Yan. You can also resize grids by dragging the corners or hold shift and drag to keep the same ratio. Yan. And then you see, double click to edit the size and placement of an image in a grid. Yan. Double-click the image ganyan para ma-resize mo, ma-edit mo yung ng photo inside or the image inside the grid. Next is grids can be filled also with colors. You see? Pwede siya iba-ibang colors pag iba-iba yung grid na ilagay mo. So, yun. And also, grids can be used for instructional steps. You see? That's very nice, diba? Very nice. It's really good for infographics. So, diba? So, this can be really, really of help when you are creating infographics. So, yan. So, next is photo filters. Filters are very, very important also. Hindi yun pinaslak mo lang images tapos yung text, diba? I really believe that you need filters, diba? So you make an image crisper and cleaner by adjusting the brightness, contrast, and saturation filters. Mamaya malalaman nyo yan. Why is it very, very important? Ito din. It also, later on, I would go to the tutorial. Applying photo filters can create or highlight certain moods embodied by your image. Malalaman nyo yan mamaya sa tutorial. Why is it? And it can maintain a consistent look and feel. Okay. Go tayo sa tutorial. So, enhancing images. Do your images need some extra sizing? Learn how to polish them in Canva using image enhancing tools or using this filter. So, yan. Tingnan nyo yung filter, di ba? May difference. If you have a dark image, let's lighten it with the brightness filter. Yan, di ba? Meron lang yan. Don't worry. There's just you have to adjust lang. There's the bright, may adjustment yung filter. So you explore on that and you upload, you put on an image and then just explore it. Just play with it. If your image looks dull, try increasing its contrast. Yan. Sa tingin mo dull yung and then very boring yung image mo, increase its contrast. And then for more advanced editing, use the advanced sliders like this. Increase the saturation of this image. And then like this, a thin slider can help correct any color issues. Yan, make the oranges more orange, di ba? Iba siya. Ang ganda, di ba? Dito, yellow siya. So, di ba, oranges pa ito? Di ba? Parang, di ba, pag ipo-post mo. So, make it, use the thin slider to correct any color issues. And then lastly, blurred photographs can be sharpened. Sharpen this background by moving the blur slider to the left. Okay, so later on, you explore on Canva, you explore on the filter also. So don't forget to explore on the filter. And I think it's the same. Is it the same? Yeah. Add character to your design. Not only change the mood of your images with just a few clicks using Canva's fantastic photo filters. So let's take a look at this. Tingnan nyo ha. Photo effects can enhance your images and change the mood. You see, diba? From this to this, ang ganda. So if there's filter, it really can really change mood. It can really add extra effect to the photo. Yeah. Diba? From this to this, ang ganda, diba? If you find a photo filter you like, you can copy the filter code and apply it to other images as well. So, like for this, ito yung background image mo, tas may nakita kang magandang photo filter dito. Just copy and paste the filter code and then it could be applied already. Yun. So the vignette feature helps enclose an image with a soft, dark border. So later on, please explore on this. Make sure that you explore each feature para if ever kailangan ng photo nyo na extra filter, na extra effect, you use these kinds of pictures. Next, to get your image back to normal, choose the effect normal. Kasi diba, tingnan nyo, ang pangit, diba? Kasi nasobrahan yata ito ng filter. So you see, choose the effect normal. Ang ganda na tignan. Very, very natural. Yun. And then lastly, use the same photo filter throughout the design for consistency. Yan. Diba? Nice. Kasi diba dito parang blurry siya na going to sunset. So you can, this one, diba, parang very, very, very dark. So you can use the same filter throughout your design for there's consistency. Dapat there's consistency. Dito, parang really blue, tapos dito dark siya. So you need to really make sure that all photos are in balance, are in the same filter. Yun. So, yeah. Thank you for listening to our module on graphic design basics with Canva. And again, we've tackled on this module about why fonts, colors, and images matter, and we've discussed all the features inside in how to use fonts, how to navigate on how to use the color wheel, and how to use filter to really get striking images to add extra effect to the images that were put inside the graphics. So I hope that you learned, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.